Welcome to the show, guys. Unmasking the Blueprint is a unique visual podcast that will begin each show with a blueprint shuffle. Yep, you heard me correctly. We will be shuffling. Grab a pen and a paper because the nuggets will be dropped for you to use and grow. We will interview business owners and music artists, and you'll be able to meet the person behind the brand. Each show will have a giveaway, so stay tuned to win.
Woo! Thank you, Mr. Pence. I greatly appreciate you. My wonderful husband, Ernest Pence. He is a songwriter. I always say that because I want to make sure that y'all know and understand his assignment. Okay. And so, guys, my guest for today will not be in. So you have what? Your girl, Rachel Kanisha Gamble Murray Pence. Some people gonna laugh later, but it's an inside joke. And so guys, y'all have me today. Y'all already know if y'all have me, I'm gonna drop some nuggets for you. Hey boo, my as always, my best friend Shay, always boom right on time for your girl. Definitely appreciate it. We have our new book. Girl's the name of our book. Love Lies Deceit. It is actually I shipped it off Monday. And so it is in the process of becoming an ebook as we speak. Super excited for all the new authors that's coming out from this book that we wrote. Super excited about it. Um, talk to Shay actually, and I'm thinking about doing another book project. You know what? This is totally off topic, so I don't have my notes for this. But and so I do something called a book project. And you know how when you hear the story when one person say something and then the other person has to finish the sentence? That's kind of how the book project is, right? And so I start a chapter and the next person do the chapter and then the next person do the chapter and the next person do the chapter. And by the time we get to the 16th or the 20th chapter, everybody has wrote a chapter and it's nothing what you thought the book would end up being because it's coming from it's amazing. Our book is super amazing, and I can't wait to get it back. I can't wait to send it to them so they can read it. And so I saw Shay and I got excited, so I'm gonna rewind. All right, guys. What's up, Kenton? How are you today? And see you. What's up, business partner? And so, guys, my guest for today actually she had to cancel. She had something she had to do. So y'all have your girl, and y'all already know I'm about to give y'all a tea. So make sure y'all have y'all pens and paper, okay? And so we're going to talk about the best ways to stay in business. Everybody know I have my own daycare for over 13 years. I am a serial business owner. I'm an author, podcaster. Y'all know I wrote. I told y'all I was gonna do a song. I did the song. My husband put beats to the song, and I actually have a live song that you can listen to. But guess what? Guys, I found out that I can put my song on several platforms without even having a manager, and I can get paid when my song get played. So you know your girl is looking into that, right? So I'm super excited about that. So get your pens and paper out. What is the best ways to for those of you who have a business to stay in business? The first key of success in business is to be organized. Organized. Everybody know I make vision board planners. I make vision board planners because I understand the assignment. I understand that when life gets tough, y'all know my little cousin just passed. Y'all know I'm still over my grandma passing last year. Y'all know one of my sons finna have surgery. I have so many personal things on my plate right now. And the only way I'm able to run several businesses, run my podcast, make shirts, and take care of my business is my planner. This is how I do the bare minimum. I have a list in my planner with my current customers. I'm able to open my planner up and go, these are the people I need to contact. And I can reach out to them sad. I can reach out to them mad. I can reach out. Yeah, I know I had the worst seizure this month I've had in over 9 months. I want to say over 9 months. I had the worst seizure this month. Bust through my tongue and was bleeding. out of there for about 4 days. I was just trying my best to make it through life. When you have a really bad seizure, it just, I'm trying to tell y'all, people who have seizures, they understand. They understand what I'm talking about. Okay. And so my seizure was so bad that that Tuesday, instead I had it on the Monday, I had it on the Sunday. I had it on a Sunday. And on Tuesday, I still didn't feel myself. I had a co-host that Tuesday, just in case I had another seizure while I was live. And let me tell y'all something. I don't play no games. You know what the plan was? She was gonna finish the interview. I sent her the question. She was gonna finish the interview with the guest that I had. My husband gonna cut my screen off, and that's what we was gonna do. When I tell you I am a real life boss, when I tell you to push past your pain, you got it. It don't matter what I'm going through in my life. On the outside, you may be like, well, she not herself, but on the inside, I'm getting it done. I'm still working my business behind scenes all the time because I don't have a choice. This is the life that I choose to live. I choose to live this life. I choose to be a social influencer. And so I choose to be a social influencer in my good times and in my bad times, you know? And so it's a choice. So first thing you do, you have to be organized. You have to be organized if you want to be a successful entrepreneur. Okay. I put my thing. Okay. You need to be in position. You have to be in a position to be fed, a position to learn, a position to create, right? And so, hold on, y'all see I done got unorganized. I'm trying to find my spot. Hold up. So we were talking about being organized. And then be flexible. Did I put that? I don't think I said that. Okay, so you need to be organized, but you also have to be flexible. And what does that mean? I wrote me some little notes. You got like me, when I have seizures, even though I have seizures, my schedule has to be flexible enough that I can work all my businesses in, even when I have an issue. Even though you're organized, you have a schedule. What happens when something happens to your child or something happens to your husband? Anything happened in your life, what do you do? That's why you have to be organized and have a backup plan, right? And so I believe in being organized. I believe in having backup plans. Some people are like, oh no, if you have a backup plan, you're gonna lean on your backup plan. You need to have a backup plan. To me, my vision board is my backup plan. When my brain is not working properly, I can go through my vision board. I may not be as happy or energetic, or I might instead of reaching out to 100 people last week, I probably only reached out to maybe 20, right? So I definitely wasn't as active as I was last week. But guess what? Because I was organized and I had a plan, I was still able to keep going. And that's why it's so important to be organized and to have a plan. And then what I was saying, I kind of skipped it, was always be in position. Position yourself around people who are smarter than you. Position yourself or purposely position yourself with people who are smarter than you. I purposely listen to doctors because I'm in the health and wellness. I purposely my best friend, we didn't know when we was little she was gonna be a nurse, right? But I'm just so blessed to have a friend who is an RN. So I'm in position to where if I need some advice or I have a question, I'm like, girl, what does this mean? Girl, what you do with this? How this work? I'm in position to talk to somebody. I am in organizations. I'm in position that I can actually talk to the owner of companies that I'm in. That's the position that I'm in. I don't have to wonder. I can talk to the person. And so position yourself, right? Lessons learned. Our biggest thing about life is you got to learn the lessons. What did you learn in that storm? What did you learn when that happened? Because that's what's going to help you because you know what? If you think that what you're going through right now is never going to happen again, that's a very naive way to think. You have to think ahead. What did I learn in this lesson? So when it comes to me again, I can get through the lesson faster, or I can swivel that thing. I don't even have to go through that lesson because I've already learned it. I know how not to go through, right? Very important. Value. Oh my goodness. This is my biggest pet peeve when it comes to business owners. When you decide to get into business, I want you to give your customers value. Value. When I feel like with me, I don't really care who you decide to do business with, but nobody's going to give you Rachel's value. And you should be able to say that. I don't know if Kenton's still on here. I don't know if Shay's still on here. I think I can't see what that's just all who on here today. I got two guests today. I'm shocked. I guess y'all will watch the replay. Okay. And so when you should be able to say with your chest, nobody gonna give you service like Kenton gonna give you service. Nobody's gonna give you those who fail to plan to fail. That's 100% correct, Shay. 100% correct. And so you should be able to have your chest out and be like, nobody gonna give me service like Kenton do. Nobody gonna give me service like Shay do. It's that posture. So if you want to be a successful business owner, you wonder why you can offer the same thing as somebody else, but they go to somebody else. They go to somebody else because they're showing their services. They're showing the value of their services. They're showing what their services do, or they do something extra. I have clients who I've been doing health and wellness since 2018. I have clients to this day who still reach out to me, girl, what's going on? Why? Because I added value to their life, even if they're not using the product anymore. I gain friendships in my business because I give my clients value. I give them menus. Hey, did you see this food? Hey, did you see this? Did you know about this? Hey, they have exercise going over here for free. Hey, we exercising this week for free. I'm sending affirmations to them every day. I'm sending scriptures. Hey, you want to get in this group with this? I add value. Add value to your customers. Oh, and then I wanted to talk about sadness and depression, losing jobs and everything. That's why it's so important to be organized. That's why it's so important to have a planner, because if you have a planner, when life hits you hard and you like dysfunctional, you can fall back on your planner. You can fall back on the things that you should be doing or that you needed to do and that needs to happen, right? All right. And then number 2 is learn, 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 learn. I don't care how long you've been doing something, you need to be learning what you're doing. If I'm going to use a doctor for an example, if you're a doctors can't go, hey, I got my degree, I'm done learning. No, a doctor has to continuously learn. If you are a cashiers have to continuously learn. Why? Because they get new registers. Why? Because they have new SKU numbers. Why? Because they change the SKU numbers. Why? Because this is on sale and this is not on sale. And so if you want to be a business owner, you got to bring that same mentality into your business. You need to be, I'm really funny when it comes to learn. I gotta learn. I gotta know everything. I need to be knowing everything. What happened? What happened over there? Well, what this look like? Okay, what this gonna do? Who said that? Girl, send me that video. Let me watch this video. You know why? Because I like to know. I like to be in the know, and you really need to be in the know with your business. Learn, learn, learn. Educate your audience. Oh, that's a good one. Guys, if people don't, people follow who they like, but they also follow who they trust. And so if you're telling me, yep, keep times and product change, it does. Shout out to Lily at Fox E Nails. Fox E Nails. Nobody can do my pedicures like Lily. Girl, Shay is something else when it comes to, and you know what? I'm glad you said that, because that's a perfect example of what I mean. My best friend moved whole nail shops because her nail person moved the nail shop. That's what I mean about when you give somebody value. So my girlfriend used to go to a nail shop, right? And when the person who was doing her toes moved nail shops, she moved to the nail shop that the person that was doing her nails went to. Why? Because that nail tech gave value, not the building, not the name of the company, but the person themselves gave value. There's tons of people that do health and wellness. There's tons of people that do nails. There's tons of people who do credit repair. But what makes you stand out? Tons of people that do hair. What makes you stand out? It has to be you, uniqueness to you. You got to add value to those people so that they can come back. If you do hair and you slay, you do a great job with hair. But guess what? If my hair is falling out and you can give me some wisdom and some knowledge, I'm telling you, learn your trade. There's people who do lashes, there's people who do nails, there's people who learn your trade. If you do hair, right? You can post pictures of your hair and you can post products that can help people with their hair. And then you can partner up with products to get paid to advertise their products. I'm just being honest. My thing is, if you learn your trade and you educate people on your trade, let's say you don't want to do that. Let's say you're a wig technician. Educate people on how to make their lace fronts lay longer. Okay, I need to stay in my lane because I don't wear lace fronts. So I ain't really doing a good example. So let me stay in my own lane. So I'm going to use what I do for an example. I'm in a health and wellness. And so we're doing something called the 360. So, which is anybody who knows me, like, well, sure, yeah, I do that anyway. But as a group, we're doing it. And so they're hitting on faith, finances, and fitness, right? I've been doing that forever. I think mine was called mind, body, and soul. Why? Because I understand that no matter what you go through in life, if you don't start with that mental, it's not gonna be a completion, because you got to start with the mental first. That's why I wrote a book called Own It. That's why I do book tours. Why? Because I know if I can hit you in that mental, I can get you anywhere. You can go anywhere. You can open any doors, and you can get yourself back up when you master the mental. All right. So we talked about being organized and being flexible. We talked about having a plan, having a vision board. We talked about learning, educate your audience, and now stay current. That kind of goes in with your learning. You have to stay current. And I'm going to use my podcast for an example. So, guys, don't talk about me, but I don't get paid for my podcast. I've been doing it for almost a year. My year's about to be up. And I'm like, okay, Rachel, your year's up. It's time to start getting monetized. It's time to start getting paid. And so when I start researching it, there is so many new avenues out here now. I'm like, whoa, let me figure out what I want to do next. Where do I want to go? What platform? Do I want to stay on my same platform and link out? Like, it's just not that easy. Yep, times and products change. And so it's just not that easy. And so, but y'all know if I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do, because that's what I do. Right. And so, oh, heck, look, I forgot. Then look, hold on, y'all. Let me get back on focus. So stay current, stay current with the trend. Oh, stay current with the trends. So I'm trying to move my podcast. I'm too busy trying to read the notes over there. Oh, customer service. And so we'll get on that too, Shay. And so staying current means no matter what you're doing, if you're in health and wellness, you need to be current. What is trending in health and wellness? Are they talking about being a vegetarian? Are they talking about what's the trend in being a vegetarian? What is the trend in health and wellness? And you can't be everywhere. You need to pick a trend. You need to pick something that you're passionate about, and you talk about that. When I do health and wellness, I only weigh 127. So I'm not going to be talking about I'm about to lose 10 pounds. I'm going to look like a little crackhead. That ain't what. No, I'm talking about health and wellness. I'm talking about health and wellness in my mind. I'm talking about health and wellness with my gut. I'm talking about health. I have IBS. I'm talking about health and wellness with my seizures. I'm talking about health and wellness. Health and wellness is not all about weight. It's not about how much you weigh all the time in health and wellness. Health and wellness is your blood pressure under control. It's your diabetes under control. Health and wellness is a huge realm. So I stay in my realm. I love my realm is pain disorders, right? My realm is inflammation in your body, which cause you to have pain with the arthritis. Pain in your body, which is like the lupus that's triggered by the inflammation in your body. That's what I do. That's my cup of tea. Why? That's my passion. Why? Because I have a pain disorder. Why? Because I have seizures. Why? Because I have a stomach disorder. So I don't talk from a place of uneducation. I talk from a place of knowledge and educating myself. And then I spread the education out to the people who follow me to help them out. And so that's why I tell people there's room for everybody to be in health and wellness. Pick your lane. Stay in your lane and you're going to be successful in your lane, right? And so customer service. So Shay went back to, I think Shay went back to when I talked about value. And so customer service is, I'm going to say it again. We have such a bad reputation as Black people when it comes to customer service. I don't like to do business with her because she's A, B, and C. I like to do business with her because she's Black and she's A, B, and C. We do have a very bad reputation for that. But guys, when you become a business owner, and oh, Shay, that's so funny because that's next on here. Service, think as a customer, right? So that's provide great customer service. So that actually was next. So I just flow up in that thing, right? Bestie. And so y'all got to think out the box. Quit thinking of the overall picture of the money and think more as a customer. If I was a customer, how would I like it? If I was a customer, how would I want to be treated? I know business owners who like, I'm closed on the weekend. Not because it's convenient for the customers, because it's convenient for their business. I mean, not for their business, because it's convenient for them. I know people who make their hours super late. Not because they Googled it and realized they have super late customers. They made it because it's convenient for them. And that can work in some industries, but that's not going to work in all industries. You could be missing some good money by closing your window, by closing your mind, by not. I'm going to tell y'all something. There's a lot of things I don't do. I am not no designer. I don't design t-shirts. I love designing t-shirts. There's a difference. Some people have these big creative brains and they can just create stuff and poof, and it's created. No, I have a little creation in my head. I'm like, oh, I think to be cute. I put together my, oh, this is cute. I like it. And then I sell it. You're like, what's the difference? There is a difference. There's a big difference. Some people, you can give them 7 things and they can put it together and make it magic. And I'd be like, dang, that was cute. How she did that? Right? I just put stuff together. You're like, what is the difference? It is. I don't feel like I'm as creative as a lot of other people, but it's not a bad thing. I don't feel like that's my gift. So I don't go around here like, let me design your website. No. Let me design your business cards. No. I don't do that. But when I like something and I make it, I sell it. Why? Because it's pretty. And why? Because it was a gift. I came up with it and I like it and I want to sell it. And I figure like, why do I make money? Right? Some of y'all are sitting on some amazing gifts. Some of y'all are sitting, maybe, oh, that's the point I said that. Let me explain to you why I said what I just said. Okay, so you know how I was saying about people closing their gifts or closing their money? People come to me like, hey, can you customize my shirt? Nope. You like, nowhere on my website does it say I make shirts. I make shirts on the side, right? I make shirts on the side because I like making shirts. It's enjoyable to me, especially when I'm going through things. I just like creating stuff, right? So I'm not going to, if I made clothes, then I would open it, rim up, be like, hey, I design clothes. I make A, B, and C, right? And so I don't feel like I'm losing any money because that ain't my gift. But if you have on your website that you do A, B, and C, and you're closing your money because you don't want to, or you don't like to, or if it's not what you want to do, that's what I'm talking about. I feel like a lot of Black, no, I ain't gonna say Black. I'm gonna say I feel like a lot of business owners, we open our business and we run our business what works best for us, and we don't always think about what works best for the customer. And if you're a customer-based business, you kind of need to figure out what works best for your customers. And I know some of us like, I open my business to live my best life, and that's fine. As long as you understand you lose some of your best life money by closing the windows. That's all. Just want to put that out there. All right. Provide great customer service. Let's stop with customer service real quick. I know we don't like it, but I'm going to tell y'all something that you should do once a month, every 3 months, every 6 months, once a year. When my friends criticize me with something, I take a note about it. I write a note down, and I write the note down because I'm going to decide, is it criticism to help me grow, or is it just somebody being a negative hate? We'll be like, oh, they just hating on me. They just hate. No, nobody's hating on you. Yeah, because people can't be hating on you. So let me start over. I don't hate on people. When I tell you something, I'm telling you something from either I've been there and I've done that. I see people just doing a million things. I'm like, I don't think you should be doing a million things. I'm just telling you from a blood pressure and a seizure point of view. You got to pick your lane. I do a plethora of things, but I do them decently and in order. And I'm gonna give my own self a slug, okay? And this is a true statement. If I didn't do so much stuff, I would probably be a millionaire in one of them. That's probably facts. But I'm really not running for the millions. I'm running for fulfilling all the gifts God gave me. See, there's a difference. You gotta pick your lane. Pick what it is you want to do. And I was watching Eric Thomas, I make up names. Eric Thomas, I think his name is. And he said something that I love. He said he was moving his wife to California. And he said, it was 11,000 for the mortgage. And he said, let me pick which gift I'm gonna use, which gift I'm gonna use to pay for the 11,000 a month. And I went, wow, I loved it. And so I just heard it today. And so today I sat down and on my list I have waiting for our book to come out. I got a lot of things. I said, you know what? I like that idea. I think I'm going to do that. But I'm like, how do I do that when I already have so many things that I don't know. I shouldn't be talking about on the act. My brain is just like, yeah. So anyway, so guys, when I tell y'all I have so many amazing things coming up and I'm super excited. And so I'm going to use the podcast. So I want the podcast to start being monetized, right? And so if I didn't have so many other things on my plate, I probably would have just went boom. I'm gonna put everything on the side. I'm gonna work on getting my podcast monetized, right? But then I have my book that's important to come out, right? There's only 24 hours in a day. Okay. I have this that I need to do. I have this what I need to do. I'm like, okay. So what I do and what I tell people who are like me, who have a lot on your plate, don't allow things to overwhelm you because you're only one person. I have a day that I work on my podcast, and that's the time that it gets. And I don't answer my phone because it's not to talk to Shay. It's not to talk to Kenton. It's not to talk to my husband. I don't answer my phone because it's my podcast time. I don't answer my phone because it's my book writing time. I don't answer my phone because it's my health and wellness clients time. I don't answer my phone because I'm educating myself on my credit repair. I have to pick and choose. I have to pick times that I close off the world in order to push the projects and to make everything I do work. When I tell you, okay, now I'm doing shirts. I'm working on shirts. That's what I'm doing. I'm not working on shirts. I'm not talking to health clients. I'm not doing. No, I'm working on shirts. It's scheduled. It's at this time. Okay, my time is over. Lord, I didn't finish the shirts. That's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna move A. I'm gonna move B. I'm gonna move C. But guess what? Everything has to be aligned. If you trying to do multi businesses, I'm telling you, all actors, everybody who has multi business, they have managers, they have schedules. People like, I just want to be rich and famous. You do understand that rich and famous people have a schedule. They have places that they have to be. They have places out of town that they have to be. They have priorities that they have to take care of. So if you want to be rich and famous to do anything you want to do, that's not real life. That's not how real life works. And so if you want to get there, you have to start with the very first thing I told you is be organized and get you a schedule. So guys, I hope y'all got some notes. I hope y'all got some great info from everything that I talked about. I am talking to y'all from personal experience. And I took notes because y'all know I be everywhere. Like y'all already know my big brain. We've been up here talking about my next project. There's a few times I almost went out subject to talk. I'm like, reel it in. This is only going to be 30 minutes. Reel it in. And so thank y'all for tuning in on Tuesday. Unmasking the Blueprint. The purpose of it is Unmasking the Blueprint is we talk to the people behind the brands. Okay. I am scheduling, I think, for the end of August right now for the show. I know somebody called out. I have August. So right now I have August the 16th and August the 23rd that I'm scheduling for right now. And then I'll be going into September. Okay. And so if you would like to be on a show, if you have a business, I would love to have you. If you're an author, I would love to have you. If you any type of artist, portraits, I don't know if that's the right word for it, I would love to have you on the show. If you're a model, I would love to have you on the show. And so right now I'm booking for the end of August, and then I'll be booking for September. When guests call out, the reason why I don't move people, because I feel like the shift is gonna mess up other folks, right? Oh, did you move me? Did you not move? No. So guess what? You get your girl, and I'm gonna always feed you with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on all the time because I'm full of it. I'm always educating myself. I'm always learning to stay above and in front of the game. And so thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all, my wonderful husband, we finna dance on out. It's called Unmasking the Blueprint Shuffle. Yes. When I decided to do my podcast, I decided I wanted to have a shuffle of my podcast. And I feel like my podcasts do not get enough kudos. I feel like my shuffle doesn't get enough love. And so for the next month, I am going to be TikToking it. I'm going to be asking other people to TikTok it because I wanted to be unique when I started my podcast. And the funny part is, I made it unique, and then I didn't even make it a priority. So I'm gonna put that thing back on top. All right, husband, where are you?
Right here.
There go my other half. There go my other half.
Here we go.
Thank you for tuning in today. It would mean the world to me if you will leave a review, a rating, and subscribe to my show. Please share with your family and friends if you enjoyed the show. This show, Unmasking the Blueprint, is for you. So give me a message with the topics you want us to discuss. Until next time, y'all stay safe.
I'm trying to show them how to do the shuffle, baby. Till next time, guys.